video. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. We are going to be talking about the Halo Infinite Battle Pass and why I told you so. Happy to see 343 already responding and making changes. So we hope that some of the testing we're going to do in this stream, we're hoping to see better results. But I wanted to cover this right on the front end of the video. So if you're looking sort of for my commentary on that, it'll be here in just a second. These are longer streams because they are live streams, but we try to put that content right on the front end if you're looking for it, okay? So I go to this scene typically for it, and then I walk through, and I've got some tweets and things that they have said that I want to read to you. So let me get those pulled up so I can give you that commentary, because they have already implemented a change today, November the 18th, and I wanted to give you their thoughts as well as my thoughts on what was going on. This is an SNTR update. The Halo Infinite Battle Pass already coming under criticism yet again. This is the second time we have actually talked about this because this feedback was received after the flights as well as after their announcements that XP earned on the Halo Infinite Battle Pass would only come from challenges. I took issue with this immediately because it sounded similar to things that Titanfall had done unsuccessfully in the first Titanfall and thought it was a very bad idea. Exactly maybe 36 hours to 48 hours after the release, actually it was more like within the first 24 hours of the release, people were very unhappy with the results of their playtime. And we had some responses. John Junsizek, I'm not sure how to say his last name, he took to Twitter to address this before they implemented the changes. He's the community manager at 343. He said, to address the feedback on the Battle Pass progression, we will be making targeted tunings to our model later this week. To start, we will be adding a play one game challenge to help make sure you consistently progress through the Battle Pass by playing matches the way you want. Now, he tweeted this late on November the 17th, and changes have already been implemented on November the 18th, so good on them for fast action, but I want to talk about my concerns at the end of this video. Secondly, he says, we'll also be adjusting, fixing bugs with, and removing some weekly challenges based on your feedback. These tunings to challenge difficulty will help you progress through weekly challenges faster and thus directly speed up your progress through the Battle Pass. When we make this update, we will start to reset your challenges, including your progress toward weekly ones. To make up for this reset, we will be granting this week's ultimate reward, the Sigil Mark 7 visor, to everyone who logs on from November 23rd to November the 30th. Additionally, we will be doubling the duration of the 2 XP boosts to now last 1 hour as opposed to 30 minutes. We hope this helps people get the most out of them, especially during the longer B2B sessions. Big team battle. We will be watching these changes closely to make sure that they have positive impact that we all want from your progression. This is only our first step. We are committed to continue evolving these systems, but it will take time. Thank you for joining our beta, and keep the feedback coming. So this is on the surface encouraging, but I'm going to talk about my concerns in just a second. Now, we already have testimonial from somebody on Twitter named Benji Sales. He covers video game industry stuff. Benji Sales says, Halo Infinite today released Battle Pass progression improvements. I'm happy to say it's made a very noticeable difference. I'm definitely leveling up faster, and importantly, the challenges feel much more doable and natural instead of annoying or forcing you to play a certain way. So this is great to hear. Now, it's unfortunate that they had to throw the game out into the wild and get literally identical feedback that they had already received prior to this, and now they're making their adjustments and their tunings. Now, I said some similar things during my discussion of their adjustments from threat detector to the more traditional Halo radar. I talked about how that was a little concerning to be so out of step with the majority of the community's expectations, and here we are yet again doing something that seemed a little foolhardy and then having to sort of play catch up in the aftermath of the launch. So my concerns, I think, are warranted. At this point, it's great to see quick feedback and implemented changes, but we don't want it to feel like they're chasing their tail, always having to acquire negative feedback or feedback from the community and then shoving it into the game. The game could go through what feels like pendulum swing changes where nothing really ever feels like there's a direction and a clear identity or vision from the developers themselves. Symbiotic relationships with communities where their feedback gets implemented is wonderful, but You have to be careful. Too much influence can rob the game of a sense of identity and direction and vision casting from the developers themselves, and it can start to become a huge mess with meta pendulum swings and a confused player base. Hopefully, this is sort of the end of this trend, and we can just let this game thrive and grow for its official launch in about a month. As always, if you like these short SNTR updates, hit subscribe and the bell button, and I'll see you in the next video. And I'll see the rest of you right now. I'm interested in your thoughts. This is a live stream, and we're going to continue talking about this and testing it out. But we wanted to front load that with my commentary about this. Curious what you guys think. Are you sharing in my concern about this game kind of consistently missing the mark, even though they're making quick adaptations and adjustments? That is encouraging, but is there a growing concern that they don't really know what kind of game they want to build? They don't really know what the community wants. These are all things that, I find to be concerning for the long-term health of the game, as I said in the intro, in that little intro section. I'm gonna reboot Steam too, just in case. I've not gotten an update for Halo Infinite, so they may have pushed it out server side. Lono playing PvP, I can't miss this. Oh yeah, I'll try to make it good for you. We'll try to pull in some people from the audience. Yeah, as a reminder, it's a beta and it's free to play. So there were concerns about justifiable concerns, I think. There were concerns about the idea of, they're going to squeeze progress and make it slow so we buy XP boosts. And in a free game, I wasn't sure where I landed on that debate. I wasn't sure where I landed in that debate because the nature of these games is that progress is a part of the journey and part of the experience. And even though it's free, you don't want to have what I call the art of the squeeze. You don't want them squeezing the player where you feel like you have to spend money just to progress your battle pass. At that point, the battle pass seems like some sleight of hand stuff, right? I agree, they could be concerning, but the reason I'm not is because it appears to be solid compared to other FPS releases, and the problem appears to be, this problem appears to be vision, not function. That's fine. That's a fair point. I'm in the camp that a challenge-based pass is fine. I have no issue unlocking the full pass. All right, let's pull this up. Which do you prefer? Challenge-based XP, playtime-based XP. Which do you prefer? Just let me play and get XP, or the challenge-based XP for the battle pass? Take that poll at the top of the chat. Now, there are some good points being made in chat, but also some perspective, right? Chris Carty's making a good point. There's no expiration date on the pass, so no FOMO. Take a month off, no big deal, right? Hybrid, I still want to know what your preference is. Even if you go for a hybrid, you still have a preference between the two, right? Zubair says, I'm fine with the challenge being the bulk, but if I wanted to sit in quick play and just kill people with stickies, give me something. That's right. That's right. I vote neither. I think it should be win-loss. No, I don't think win-loss is the right call, because then you get demoralized if you're losing and make no progress. Like a rough gaming night, it's easy to lick your wounds because you got some battle pass stuff. A rough gaming night with literally nothing on the battle pass is just kind of insult to injury. I don't think that's the right Glad to be able to watch and divulge on your stream after so much of it has been around New World. Oh, thank you, Spotted Hawk. We're navigating. We're navigating. We're trying to have lots of different coverage. This is one of the first times we're going to do like 2 talk shows, you know. I've the stream just started, right, Mithrax? That's 2 talk shows. We did a talk show this morning about the New World Into the Void update, and now we're talking about the Halo Infinite Battle Pass. I'm kind of saying I told you so. I called this. I said this is not a good design. The players will not like it, and sure enough, 24 hours into the beta, people are like, this is terrible, and they've already made adjustments. Peter is giving some really good input here. He says, I put in 20 hours and I'm only level 7 on my battle pass because I'm only playing ranked and I'm not completing the challenges. So frustrating. This was the issue in Titanfall. You have to do super specific kills, and so playtime breaks down. Play behavior breaks down. Yo, Chris, thank you for renewing your membership. If you guys haven't smashed like yet, new stream, new likes, make sure you're in live chat. Smash the like button. Give me all those thumbs up. Give me your thumbs up energy. We need it today. We need it today. And thank you so much for following us to the new stream. Make sure you're hitting like. Make sure you're subscribed so you can talk in chat. Take the poll at the top of the chat. We are going to be playing a little bit today to test this out after I'm kind of done eating here and talking with you guys. We are experimenting today with 2 talk shows, like 2 talk shows, 2 topics, very different games, and we appreciate the very strong turnout already. You guys are excellent. I appreciate the support of this channel as we cover New World and Halo and Elden Ring tomorrow, more Sekiro gameplay tomorrow. You know, From Fridays is now a full day of From Fridays. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. There's a new Jackbox. We might do Jackbox tomorrow since Hilly can't be, he won't be able to play with me. So maybe drinks and Jackbox tomorrow night, okay? We like to do those Friday night streams. Somehow I missed the second talk. Care to do it again? No. I hate the idea that in Halo you can get the flames by simply completing matches. Therefore, I'm against time-based XP. Huh. Well, From Friday, we decided that between now and Elden Ring, unless major news breaks, From Friday is From Friday. We kick off the day with an Elden Ring topic, and then we redirect over into Sekiro gameplay. Yeah, you can subscribe to the... Can you guys do me a favor? Can you guys do me a favor? I don't like to see grown men cry, and Creature's been sobbing on the phone in the afternoons with me, and I need you guys to help stop the sobbing. Can you use the updates command, and please subscribe to our updates channel? Our updates channel is super close to a milestone of 5,000 subs. And when we blow that lid off, that channel should start humming because it just gets regular great content. Creature does a great job managing all my uploads and all my content. All those little short updates that I do, they get repurposed and thrown over on an updates channel. And if you guys give it some sub love, like love, watch love, that'd be so helpful. We are so close to an updates milestone over there. So please... SNTRupdates.com, or you can use the updates command, or go to youtube.com/SNTRupdates. So, please. It's amazing how many people want Creature to cry. Done, but I'm going to need a little break from Creature after this. There it is. There it is. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Listen. I get it. We have a lot of channels. We have SNTR Presents, where the Say No to Rage story is going to continue today with a really big episode. It's a banger, okay? The Incident. We have SNTR Updates. Little short 4-minute boom, boom, boom. News updates. Wham, 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 wham. If those videos get velocity and support from you guys, holy moly, they would start to do really, really well on YouTube. They're so well packaged. I'm gonna give myself some credit. I think the SNTR Updates videos are extremely well packaged. Just 4 minutes, bam. Here's the news story. No fluff. No muss. No nothing, just bam, here's the content. And then SNTR Gaming is the live show. It's where we do gameplay, it's where we talk, it's where we vibe. And then SNTR Shorts, you don't have to worry about SNTR Shorts, because that's just shorts, and we may not even, that channel's a big question mark right now, because Shorts is just, potentially just going to turn into booty shaking, because that's, I don't know. We'll see. But for now, the gaming channel's here for your daily talk shows. The updates channel's there for real quick snippets of news. Keep in mind, right? Keep in mind, the updates channel is now getting videos that you don't see here. I talked about Battlefield being a bust, Call of Duty Vanguard being a flop, first impressions of things and stuff. That channel's getting content that's not on this channel anymore, so it's well worth being subbed there. Lono booty shaking, you say? No. If you're tuning in for the Halo Infinite Battle Pass update, they have pushed out an update to make the Battle Pass level faster. If you've got questions, hit subscribe so you can talk in my chat. I'm curious what you think. I want to hear from you. Take the poll at the top of my chat. Do you prefer playtime-based XP or challenge-based XP? Most people are saying hybrid. I want to know your preference. I know most people would go for a hybrid. That's not why I'm asking. You had to have one or the other. Which would you pick? How dare you tell me you're right. The reason the name of the stream is I Told You So is I've already got a video about this. It's over on SNTR Updates. When they outlined the XP system for the Battle Pass being challenge-based, I was told it'll be fine, Lono. That's what they do in the Master Chief Collection. It'll be fine, Lono. It won't be a problem. We didn't make it 24 hours before it became a problem. We didn't make it 72 hours before they've rolled out a change. So, I told you so. I'm just embracing it. I'm just embracing the arrogance and the hubris. I mean, that's how other people are successful, right? That. It is adorable, Mama. I'm not gonna mention it. Well, then don't show me stuff and stop using my office as storage if you don't want me to talk about the stuff that's in here. Help me. Babe, I'm just kidding. Don't you touch any of the cords back there and we will actually have an actual argument. Please don't. Please don't touch any of the cords behind this behind the desk. In today's clip sniping world, that's a terrible idea. Would you like to be canceled a second time? Time for the wrong per usual meme to resurface. Yeah, now you know. Now you know. Wrong per usual. There. Oh. Yeah, oh, they always take up for you. Oh man, Lono feeling brave today. Hilly says it needs to be the same as the Master Chief Collection. Infinite currently just isn't the same. I have half the time in Master Chief Collection, almost double the rank. Lono thinking the storage closet is an office again. I have my own office, dude. If you're just tuning in, we are talking about the Halo Infinite Battle Pass update. They updated it today. If you weren't getting enough XP and you were irritated, it should be faster now. If you have any questions, you need to be a subscriber to talk in my chat, so hit the sub button. Take our poll at the top of the chat. Which would you prefer? I know most people are going to say, well, give me challenges and XP for my playtime. Listen, I don't care about all that. I don't care about all that. I want to know, if you had to choose between the two, which would you choose? Okay? Which would you choose? Oops, I went to the wrong thing. Okay, hang on. There we go. My wife touches my Warhammer stuff all the time. Drives me crazy. I have my own office. Today in news, YouTube streamer beat up on stream by wife. No, she said if she pulled the camera down and like screamed, she's like, they would think that you were like hurting me or whatever. Like, babe, you can't do that. In this day and age, that would go viral for all the wrong reasons. I knew that guy was a scumbag, And be like, it was just my wife playing a prank. Here's a hot take, says Old Soul. The rewards in the pass are all cosmetics, right? If you aren't willing to do the challenges but still want cosmetics, why don't you buy cosmetics from the shop? It's a much faster solution. Here's the issue, Old Soul. Here's the issue. So when you have a free-to-play multiplayer game like Fortnite, or in this case, Halo Infinite, or Call of Duty Warzone, there has to be a healthy relationship between the player and progress. If there's a healthy relationship between the player and progress, they will continue playing. If progress feels choked, artificial, or annoying, that is not a good move for the developer because people will start to disengage. Does that make sense? So it's not a matter of being like, oh, but if you're not willing to do the challenges, like, if that's the posture the developers took, you would likely see a decline in player pool. Did you see? Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like, I want to get the Steam charts here. Halo Infinite, there it is, Steam charts. I'm not actually saying that there's a perfect way or a non-perfect way. What I'm saying is that if you don't have a healthy relationship between the player and progress, then you're risking player disengagement, which is risky. It does make sense, Lono, but progression in Halo is more about rank instead of a cosmetic pass. You are saying something that is no longer true, are you not? Is that true now, homie? I don't think it is. Yeah, I'll be playing here in a little bit. We'll do it. I like doing the talk show before we play. It's not like that anymore, brother. It isn't. To claim that it is to cling to the past. The game is changing, bro. Think about it. It's free to play. If they don't follow some of the free to play hallmarks, then that's a giant risk. I'll give you an example of somebody who didn't follow the hallmarks of 2021 multiplayer games. Do you guys want to see? Let's give you a visual, okay? Let's give you a visual of a game that didn't follow the hallmarks of 2021 and where multiplayer games have come. I give you Battlefield 2042 with a 2.4 Metacritic user score, a full-price multiplayer game that ignored the industry trends and is getting a bat to the face right now by its users. Why? It's not a very good game. It's not very polished. See? So if it was a free-to-play game, it probably still would have bad reviews. But they definitely stepped out of line. They super stepped out of line. And so if Halo drops and descends on the on the landscape of multiplayer games and it's like, hey, here's our free-to-play PvP game, and they have all this weird interwoven challenges, and it's slow and takes a while, you know, and folks like yourself are happy, the dilemma would be you're not growing your user base. Right now, according to the Steam charts, there's like 70 to 80,000 people playing Halo Infinite on Steam. That's incredible for this game on PC. Who knows what the Xbox numbers are like? It's got to be higher. I'd say almost double is probably playing on Xbox. This is why I think that they should just do an SR system from Halo 5. It was a pointless number associated to your account and basically just told you how much time you would spend in the game. What's Eugene showing? What is it? How far down it is? Oh, Battlefield 54,000, Apex 54,000 viewers. What are we debating here? Call of Duty 68,000, and then Grand Theft Auto 182. What did Fortnite have? What are we debating here? It's just nobody watching? Oh, there it is. Halo with 26,000. Yeah, I don't know if that's indicative of health though. Are there? Hang on. I mean, Battlefield 2042. Hang on. Battlefield 2042 Steam charts. Let's compare here. No. But can we just... It's only giving me the beta. Only giving me the beta. Here's Battlefield 2042. Internal server error. I don't even understand. Sven. Yeah, Destiny 6000. Yeah, there you go. That's a better comparison. Thank you, Barrier. Purple viewers doesn't mean anything to me. It really doesn't. It doesn't. It isn't released. Oh, everybody's playing early access right now, right, Wheeze? It's not officially released. Only early access are people who bought the big version, right? I could play right now if I wanted. That's right, because I have the big version. Yeah, also Origin exists. Sure. There's not a guaranteed scientific way to determine which game is doing better. However, right? However, like, viewership on Purple doesn't indicate how well Halo Infinite's beta is doing. It just doesn't. Also, who's streaming? It's noon. What are they streaming right now? Some of the bigger guys have been streaming Apex. Like Nicky Merckx has been streaming Apex. So it's like it's hard to know. Usually directories are carried by big boys, and if the big boys aren't streaming, it indicates interest? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. One of the most misleading things about looking at Purple platform directories and acting like, oh, there's no interest. If the biggest streamers aren't playing it, that's not a lack of interest because they carry all the audience. It's not like there's 100,000 people that will descend on a directory if the big dogs aren't playing. Look at Fwizz's last tweet on Halo. I really wish I could. If I wasn't blocked. I'll have to get on my alt. Let's see. What do you say about Halo? Top Halo Infinite streamers on the multiplayer launch day. Doc, Lyric, Shroud, Ninja, Moist Critical. They carry the audience, but Nick gets like 28,000 playing Apex, but like 50,000 playing Warzone. It's interest, surely. Crazy, but you're not. I don't think you're jiving with what I'm saying. Let me explain something. So, if Nick isn't playing Warzone, do you think those 50,000 people stay in the directory? You know the answer as well as I do. No, they don't. If he leaves, that directory loses 37 to 45,000 people. Even if he raids somebody, they don't stick around. So that doesn't represent interest. If you go to a directory when the big dogs aren't streaming, you can't be like, look, there's no interest. It's like, no, they're not streaming. And when he's streaming and there's suddenly an uptick of 50,000 people in the directory, you couldn't be like, what's going on? Why is everybody suddenly interested in Warzone? No. A brand established Call of Duty streamer is playing Call of Duty Warzone and pulling in 50,000 viewers who at that point in time were not presently watching the directory. And therefore you can't determine or conclude that like, well, before he was streaming, there was nobody interested and now they suddenly are. No. It was like when Ninja wouldn't be streaming Fortnite. It wasn't like Fortnite interest went down. Do you see what I'm saying? You cannot draw like causation from the correlating factors of like big guys streaming the game and the viewership goes way up. Do you know what I mean? Abe got in trouble? No, he retracted. Can I change my poll vote? No. I don't think there are any established Halo streamers. There's also not much to do in the game right now other than the multiplayer. And I'm telling you right now, big streamers that built their platforms on battle royales are not going to grind out an arena all day long. They're simply not going to do it. It doesn't let them do what they like to do. So the viewership's not going to be there, and then people are going to try to end it like, oh, people aren't just interested. People just aren't interested. Who's streaming it? I could go at 4 a.m. to a directory when all of the biggest streamers aren't touching a game and be like, look how much the interest has dropped. 24-hour peak is still 200,000. That's on Steam alone. It's going to be a success. Now we're on the same train tracks, Cliff. That's the indicator. Now, the real indicator is middle of January, what do the numbers look like? Because I'm sure they'll get a big push from the official launch and the campaign, and they'll get a big push anytime they roll out anything. We haven't even talked about the fact that it's a 6-month season. That was a long time, right? A long time. ESO is a great example of purple numbers not mattering. Another good point made by Skip, exactly. You can have a healthy, long-standing, very successful game commercially with a healthy player base and zero representation on purple. 6 months is a long time for the season. That's my concern is, how do you maintain interest in an arena? Arenas can start to feel like a meat grinder. So how do you keep people playing? The palette, okay? Think about the flavor palette that you experience once you start consuming different foods or drinking different beverages. My wife had her favorite coffee place in town. She got accustomed to my coffee, Rageless Roast Dark Roast, and the Frickmas blend. She doesn't go and get that coffee anymore. It doesn't taste the same. Why? Her palate has changed. We cannot pretend that battle royales have not changed the palate of both the viewers and the players. So I think less people are going to watch an arena directory now. I just think they are. They're going to watch less. Why? It's just not the same. Now, you might try to make a comparison to Valorant, but Valorant is very different because it's class-based, it's econ-based, there's a narrative, there's a story, there's big combats. It's not the same as an arena meat grinder. It just isn't the same. So viewership trends are going to change. Why? Because the palette of the audience, the palette of the gamers have changed. This is why if Halo Infinite wants to have legs, I don't know if they're going to be able to just live squarely in arena. I think there's potential. I argued that we could be on the dawn of the break of like the return of the arena. Between Splitgate's rise in popularity the minute it hit the consoles, and between how well Infinite's doing right now, arenas could be having a comeback. But viewership-wise, I don't know. I don't know if arenas will ever pull the viewership of a BR unless there's a tournament going on. They got the orgs behind it, and the tourneys could be wild. They could be wild. Her palate didn't change. Our coffee is better. But that's the thing, though. A better coffee will change your palate. If you think Folgers is just fine, you drink Folgers your entire life, and then you drink a very, very top-shelf level coffee like ours with balanced acidity and a very, very smooth flavor, you're never going to want to go back because you've drinking something that's superior. Not to say that Battle Royale is superior to Arena, but it does things that Arena can't and has therefore changed people's expectations of what they're going to get from entertainment. I want you to think about something. Battle Royale is literally the secret sauce for streaming. It's the secret sauce for streaming. Why? Hey, somebody just ordered some Frickmas coffee. Thank you, Gritter. That's 6 coffee orders for the day. Can we hit 10? Can we get 4 more coffee orders? 6 orders for the day. What? We're unable to deliver your DHL shipment from Displate because the delivery address we have seems to be incorrect. Please update your address here. I can see it! That's my address! The fact that MOBAs are still going crazy too. Right. Address correction. It's correct. No address fields were modified. It's a correct address. What on earth? Revised delivery date tomorrow. Oh, do it today. You idiots. Maybe I changed it fast enough. I don't know. Maybe I changed it fast enough. They'll be able to get it back out here. It's the same address I've always used for the last year and a half. How do I do the coffee? Oh, how do you buy it? You can go to ragelessroast.com or use the coffee command in chat. Somebody can do the coffee command for you as well. It's not a P.O. box. It's literally my home address. Displate has sent me 2 shipments already through DHL. This is the 3rd one. Same address as the last 2 orders. I think some guy saw the drive time and lied. It was like, I don't feel like driving out there. It's the incorrect address. How did you determine it was the incorrect address anyway? It's literally just a residential address. So, what internal mechanism determined that it was an incorrect address? It's a driver probably lying because he didn't want to drive out here. That, to me, that's what that is. It's the same address as Biz. It's a residential address. So there's nothing internally that would fire off to be like, yeah, we think the address is incorrect. Why? Such a cool shirt. This is from 80s Tees, another one of our partners. So you can use the shirt command. They have a great Christmas collection. Remember to use code Lono. What are they changing about the Battle Pass? So Poet, they have implemented changes to ensure that the challenges are better and you get XP just kind of by playing, because that wasn't how it was working. So, Brutal says, I think BR is also a perfect fit for live viewership. BR games are watched in VOD format. Oh, are they watched? Arena games work best as spectator perspective with an announcer and highlights. Yeah, I was getting ready to make that point. The reason BR is like the secret sauce, it's like the secret sauce for streaming, is because it immediately orients the viewer to everything going on. Where are they on the map? When will the circle be closing? Is the circle closing? How many people are alive? How many kills does my favorite streamer have? You tune in and instantly know what's going on. It's like tuning into a sports game and you immediately see who has the ball, what down is it, how many yards do they need, and what's the score, and what quarter are we in, and what's the time. Boom, 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 boom. Immediately oriented to the action. Now, somebody might push back and say, but an arena does that. You can see the score and the timer. Yeah, but I can't see how many kills the guy has. I can't see how many times the guy's died. I can't see any of that. And it doesn't have this sense of scope and narrative and drama. It doesn't have that. Division Survival is by far the only BR I've ever liked. Even that wasn't necessarily a BR. Watching old football games without overlays is so disorienting. Yeah, you gotta wait for the catch-up. If you're just tuning in, we're in the 3rd quarter now, with 8 minutes left in the quarter. It's like, They're on the 25 and they have 10 yards to go on third down. Like, you don't have any idea what's going on. BR, Battle Royales just hit like a secret sauce of watchability. And arenas are going to struggle in that regard. They're just going to struggle. Now, here's the thing. The watchability of arena doesn't necessarily affect the popularity or the playability of an arena. You certainly could have like some correlation, right? When Fortnite is at its biggest and its peak, or Apex is at its biggest and its peak, and everybody's interested, viewership is going hand in hand. Viewership's going hand in hand. But when it drops, that doesn't mean that the player base is automatically dropping as well, right? The collections of shirts is hilarious. Whoever designs these need a raise. Yeah, they've got some great stuff. Lono shoutcasting Halo tournaments. I would like to do some of that with you guys. I really would. Hopefully we can get, Forge, Spectator mode, private custom games and all that. We could do some really fun stuff here. We really could. Bring back split screen. I think it matters way more for PvP. It certainly, I would say that you're not wrong. It matters more for PvP than it does for a game like Elder Scrolls Online. I won't deny that when a game is super watchable and popular, that's an indicator of like, okay, people are really enjoying it and playing it. However, I don't necessarily think that like if Halo isn't super popular, it's not being watched in the bigger numbers that the other games are being watched. I don't necessarily think that's in relation to popularity, because again, it could come down to, it literally could come down to who is or isn't streaming it. Who is or isn't promoting some new season in Apex or something, or Warzone. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. I don't necessarily think you can automatically be like, yeah, PvP games really need that viewability and watchability. I'll say yes, but then there's a ton of caveats that I'm like, I don't know. I still think a game could be super successful. Like when Splitgate had its crazy rise in popularity, it wasn't because of streamers. It was because it was suddenly available on consoles, and it was super playable, super fun, super tight, super crisp, and people liked it. Nobody likes watching Jets or Giants games, but they probably have the most fans and close to the top merch sales. That's not bad. SNTR Shorts could become SNTR split screen shoutcasting or something like that. I don't know if we want to do that. We would probably just do it here. That's not a bad idea, though. We'll see. If I go into those other directories now, there's no one I would consider some monster streamer in there that's carrying those directories. Okay, but to that point, though, Eugene, you have a bunch of very, very strong streamers playing those games. You have to think about what has happened. The history of PUBG and then Fortnite and then like Apex and Valorant. People have literally made careers playing those games. None of those guys are suddenly going to start streaming Halo. Why? Because think about it. That was like when I kept streaming Destiny and everybody went to the Division. My momentum wasn't over there. It was in Destiny. So, like, if you have a lot of people that have spent that time building their brand, building their thing around those BR games, it's going to be really, really hard to get them to pivot to Halo. Why aren't they playing the new hotness anymore 4 days after release? It probably was awful for their numbers. Like I said, the palette of the viewers has changed. Viewers want BR. If they don't want BR, Valorant. But they're not going to watch an arena. It's a meat grinder. It's just a meat grinder, man. So, like, you're not going to see that. They're all going to go stream it, and you know what's going to happen? They're going to get crushed by Ninja, and their viewers are going to reject it. Viewers are going to reject it. So, I don't know, man. I don't think you're making, like, wrong points. I just don't know if they're as strong with respect to an arena. Arenas are, I think, less watchable. Not necessarily then less playable, less popular. Hey, somebody ordered some coffee. 7 orders for the day. A bag of Frickmas to Peter. A bag of Frickmas to Peter. Thank you very much. I don't know if you've ever ordered any coffee before, Peter. Thank you very much. You don't think that affects whether they want to play it? I don't know. Plenty of people were playing Splitgate and enjoying it, and Splitgate's player numbers looked awesome when it had its surge where their servers had to get shut down and nobody was streaming it. It wasn't being streamed to big numbers. It's the reason Tim consistently goes back to Warzone. Right, like, I don't know. It's just, there's so many layers to why streamers will stream and viewers will watch certain games. It's so hard to put the cat back in the box. Because it's like, the first time trying it, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. That's 7 orders for the day, man. Pushing for 10. I appreciate that. Valorant only really does well for tournaments. Isn't it doing fine right now, though? Didn't somebody just post a picture and Valorant's actually pulling? I'm trying to scroll back up. No, I'm sorry. That's League. That's League. I don't know. I don't know what Valorant's pulling right now. I hate to bring this up, but then why do or did people love watching Destiny PvP? Okay. That's actually a totally fair question, but you have to look at things in perspective, Ashen. 102,000 on Valorant right now. Whew, that's good. That's not bad. Purple platform has a propensity for PvP, and that is why, even in Destiny, there was a lean toward PvP because of that element. So trials would raise the viewership, right? During the week, not so much. During the week, it was always Goth Pro Bro, and then it was always me and Glad. None of us were PvP streamers. PvP never really got its push until trials would hit, and then you'd have guys like Crafty and Jake take over. You know. So here's the thing. You got to look at that in perspective, though. Destiny was never a heavy hitter on that platform, ever. Even at its height, it wasn't a heavy hitter. It's only a heavy hitter on raid days. It's not a heavy hitter in the Monday through Friday. It isn't in the day-to-day. Never was and never will be. Because it's PvP. In the grand scheme of PvP, it's a joke. It's a joke in comparison to all the games you can play and watch right now. Warzone, Apex, Fortnite, Valorant, and now Halo. Like, come on. Their PvP is Bush League in comparison. And probably always will be. So the PvP propensity created that reality, and yet it still never made that directory a heavy hitter. It just didn't. It is on the weekend because of trials? No, that directory is not heavy hitting. It's not pulling 75 and 100,000 views on the weekend. It's not in the top with those big boys because of trials. No. That directory probably gets into the 20s. Maybe in the 20s. You ain't getting up there with the big boys and pulling 70 to 150,000 viewers because of trials. Trials ain't that good. Trials ain't that good. Yeah. Raid days and when they showed off new content. Yeah. That's fair. A lot of the content when I consumed it was PvP centric. Sure. And again, it pulled. It pulled. Halo Infinite, I think Halo Infinite has a chance at being totally fine, popular, good player base. I do. I think Halo Infinite gameplay is in a good lane. Now that they're tweaking the Halo Infinite Battle Pass, like, already, that's a good sign. That's a really good sign. It's a little worrying they keep having to make these tweaks because they don't seem to kind of know what the player base wants. Little concerning. Like they did with going, like, there was the Halo Infinite technical test, or the flights, and they tried Threat Detector, and people hated it, and so they went back to the more classic radar. Because Threat Detector would only proc if people were sprinting or shooting. Sprinting, shooting, jumping. instead of just like knowing where people are. So it led to frustration. Couldn't agree more. I left Destiny's PvP for Apex a long time ago and never looked back. Yeah, if you're looking for a real, true PvP experience, you're not playing some peer-to-peer crappy tick rate game. You just aren't. That game is in the dustbin for many people. It's just old. It's just dated. Great game. Very, very impressive franchise. Consistent numbers. And their expansions and seasons do well. But their PvP is just dated garbage. It is. That's not a cheap shot. When I played the game, I said that. I was like, the PvP doesn't have legs. You're going to be playing PvP in 2023? 2 years from now? Imagine being like, I play this as peer-to-peer. You know? If Halo's core audience is a bunch of old heads that don't watch Purple religiously, how relevant are the Purple numbers? That's another thing to consider. The demographic that's going to support this game may not really be on Purple. The younger audience of Purple may... I don't know. Yeah, because if you think about the viewing audience of like of Apex and Call of Duty and Fortnite, it is probably a younger demographic. Yeah, that's another element. That could be another element of the trend that, like, you know, Halo is just going to struggle on Purple for viewership. It will. No new PvP maps in 700 days says it all. They can't invest. They just can't invest much in such a limping horse. They just can't. You're not going to get a brand new bridle and saddle and treatment and equipment for a horse that's just limping. And that's Destiny's PvP in a nutshell. It's just a limping horse. It's never going to run at full speed. Bear, that is nasty. Destiny PvP is the coffee you get at a burger joint. That's not bad. That's not bad. The only reason people watch PvP is for trials carries after they get enough points. You max out at Jake, who gets like, what, 3K? Yeah, I mean, he's not going to carry that directory into the upper echelons of Purple. It just isn't going to happen. It is not going to happen. There's just not enough there. There just isn't enough there to do that. I don't know. So if you're just tuning in, we were talking about the Halo Infinite Battle Pass update. They implemented a Battle Pass update today, basically to make it work better. And the reason I'm saying I told you so is because before this came out, I tried to say that their challenge design sounded awful, and that it was likely going to be frustrating for the players who had already voiced their concerns and criticisms about it. And it was I think a pretty fair concern, pretty fair criticism, and yeah, it's the coffee from the vending machine. I'd say diner coffee, can tolerate it if you're desperate. I mean, the community numbers are always speaking to this. They are. You know, the PvE carries that game. It does. PvE carries Destiny. It always has and always will. The PvP guys buy and play, but the population numbers always are like, the PvP is the first to nosedive. Every season, it's the first population to nosedive in that community. You know, they'll have like 1 million people playing, you know, almost every day in PvP. 1 million people in Crucible every day for the first week. And then after that, it's down to the 600,000 and 700,000s, and then after that, it drops into the 300,000 to 500,000s. It's the first one. It nosedives every time first, and PvE just is like always a more steady decline, a healthy decline. Purple views are more of a sign of loyalty than it is activity in the game. I'm delayed. I'm sorry. I had to get that off my chest. No, that's a good way of phrasing it, Steel City King. I think that's a very good way of phrasing it. If you guys are enjoying the conversation today, this is our second talk show of the day. We don't always do 2 talk shows, but talking about the Halo Infinite Battle Pass updates. This morning, we covered the New World Into the Void update. So if you're enjoying the coverage, do me a favor, smash the like button, hit subscribe so you can talk in my chat, and if you do that, make sure and take the poll. We've gotten almost, 457 votes. Man, you guys are really into this subject. Thank you for supporting and taking the poll and being here and chatting. Halo Infinite Battle Pass, which do you prefer? Playtime-based XP or challenge-based XP? I know most of you would say hybrid, like give me both, but I'm making you choose. Like if you had to pick between the two, which is, I obviously knew where this poll was going to trend, and I think that is important information. I think that we knew this before the game launched, and that again, like I said, is a bit of a concern. Their vision for the game seems a little cloudy, a little murky. It's great to see a symbiotic relationship where the community's like, we don't like this. And they're like, the change has already been implemented. That's cool. Let's see that fast action in a beta, no less. You know? I quit because one day I realized I kept playing even if I was not enjoying it. Yeah. Can't believe so many time base. Yeah, that's because it's a battle pass. That's what people have come to expect. That's what they've come to expect. It's like, yeah, I'm playing. Give me progress. I'll say you're right about BR being more watchable. I don't like playing BR, but I do find myself watching others from time to time. That's right, because there's moments. There's moments. There's a narrative. There's drama. You know? Master Chef says, I buy the season pass, play until there isn't new things to do, and I get the guns I want, and I stop playing until there's new stuff on resets. I hear you. Christina says you should get rewarded for your time. Yeah, I mean, the reason the Halo Infinite Battle Pass XP earn rate was getting shredded was because you could put in a ton of time and play better than me, do better than me, whatever, and then I could just focus on these little challenges, and our battle pass would be in completely different, states. You see what I'm saying? There may be some lean too from us being burned out on bounties. Sure. How much of this quick change could be something they already had ready to ship and waited to drop it? No, I don't think so, Chesspain. I don't think so. Now, Chesspain, they may have had some solutions ready to go because there was already feedback on this design before the game launched. And they were like, all right, if the player base plays for a day or two and doesn't like it, we'll roll this change out and see how it goes. You could be right. It could be less reactionary and more like, all right, we're hearing this. So guys, get ready. There could be some potential feedback day one, that this is unappealing. And if that's the case, if we feel the general trend in the community is that the Halo Infinite Battle Pass is bad, then we'll roll these updates out. If you guys are unaware, there already is a Halo Infinite Battle Pass update. They already pushed it out, and we're going to test it here in a little bit. I'm not a big Halo guy, so I like talking about it. I'll enjoy playing the campaign. I've got my own theories about how they might be turning this into a quasi-Destiny kind of game with the ongoing experience and your Spartan and the story and the seasons. But you're never going to see me in here grinding out PvP. That's just not my bag. We'll probably split this stream in half. We'll have about an hour and a half of, just us talking and about an hour and a half of gameplay. I'd rather have my gonads smash with a brick than play Destiny PvP. Either way, it's still good that they're listening and updating. Yes. Chesspain, yes. I would say that for me, the concern is driven by, this is kind of how I said at the beginning. I was like, okay, so the Halo Infinite Battle Pass is already getting changed. That's a good thing, right? But they already did this with the threat detector. They already did this with the threat detector to the radar. They misfired on that too. And you could look at it and say, that's great that they have the agility to make these pivots. But you could also look at it and say, they don't really know what they're doing. Like, and what I mean is like, they don't really have a concrete vision for what the game could be. Now, this could work to their benefit because the symbiotic relationship with the community could help shape the game, and then the game could be a lot closer to what the community wants, and then it'll flourish. It could also really dilute the game and make it feel like an eternal pendulum swing of feedback of, if you scream loud enough and rally enough, you can get changes in the game, and then the game won't have this clear, concrete vision and trajectory and identity. It'll be sort of like, what the frick happened to this game, you know? I felt that, and this wasn't the community's fault, I felt Fortnite did that. It really changed and evolved into a game that I didn't like. Now, the player numbers and the success of the franchise clearly shows they made good choices, but I didn't like it. As soon from the time that they added Tilted Towers, or whatever it was called, it ruined that game. The game's pacing got screwed up, map flow got screwed up, and then they added the rapid building and the turtling, and it was like, I don't like this game anymore, you know. And it would have been to their detriment if they would have listened to the community at the time, because the community at the time was very anti a lot of those changes, and yet it did really well in light of all the things they did, because of all the things they did. You would argue, right, that Fortnite was successful largely because it was constantly changing, updating, evolving, and staying fresh, staying hip, staying exciting. And then all the other people that were like, well, I want to go back to Season 2 of Fortnite. Can't we go back to Season 2? It's better than getting a "we are listening" every time while not giving. Oh, yeah. Definitely got to do the math, guys. The update doesn't fix anything. 50 XP a match still gives us the same amount of XP as we were already getting. That's why I wanted to test it out, Joey. We had somebody today say on a tweet, they said that it was working much better. They said that they could feel the change. But again, if he was doing challenges, it might have. Now, they did say, Joey, that the challenges were going to get better too. Cosmetics, I could care less. Now, they still need to keep the super hardcore cosmetics like in Halo Reach or in Halo 3. It was okay with the change, but they would update to the point of making things useless. Sure. Who's sitting there with a straight face saying they want challenge-based XP? The weekly challenges are different now, too. Yeah, we read through a tweet thread from their community managers that said that they were looking at all those things. They were looking at weeklies, dailies, per match. Yeah. Halo still feels slow and dated? I don't agree with that. I don't. I'm like the doc. I like violence, speed, and momentum. I do. I like violence, speed, and momentum, but I don't feel like it feels slow and outdated. I don't agree with that. Think about Caesar. The correct spelling for it is Caesar. You ignore the AE as a regular E, like in Eternal. So, Eternum. Swap the AL for and you're golden. Eternal. Eternum. I still hate the TTK in Halo, TBH. There are definitely some times where it feels a little long. It can be a little tilting. Like, they get just enough to get around a corner and hide, you know? Would time-based also be something like you earned a medal, you get some extra XP? Maybe. I like the challenge-based progression, says Cypher. Eternum. You got it, yeah. Eternum. Got it. I got it. It's just so weird. Why spell it that way? Takashi helped me out. You guys have seen Takashi in here. He's got the Japanese characters for his name. He helped me out. It was like he walked me through the phonetics. It takes time to adapt because of the lower TTK. We would say slower. But the TTK also lets you play a little bit more. Wheezy says, the no extra damage to shield headshots I still hate, but it's whatever. See, that throws me off, Wheeze, because, like, here's what frustrates me about that. And I understand what they're doing, but here's what frustrates me about it. I'll open up the volley and do really well, like bink, bink, headshot, headshot, headshot. Then they start moving and I start moving, and then I start going center mass. And so it's more of a center mass, and then as you're doing center mass, try and go up. And I tend to do the opposite. I tend to go center mass and pull. I tend to go head, and then I pull down. Santa Spidey's epic. Oh, thank you. Thank you. They got a great collection of Christmas shirts over there at 80s Tees, so be sure to use my shirt command and my code. I prefer the TTK in Halo rather than people getting shot once and then running from a fight. It is interesting, Ashen. It is interesting that when the TTK is long enough, people commit because they feel like they can win. But when the TTK is just in this awful sweet spot, people get shot once, know they're going to lose the fight, and then they run. The last couple times I played Destiny's PvP, that's what it always felt like. You'd be like, bip, bip, and then you'd go to take the third shot, and they'd be dipping out because you shot first, and they know they are not going to win. Even the most adequate player understands that the damage race in that game, you've lost if you don't land first shot like 80% of the time. But when the window of TTK is bigger, people will commit. They're like, no, I can win this fight. This guy's shooting like a potato. I'll win. And then they just go right up. They're like, bump, 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 bump. Like, put you down in 5. It's for sure better to learn to burst up from center to head. Yeah, I'm just not a very good PvP player. I'm like average to above average if I commit and really focus, but I've always been very sloppy. You know, I've always been sloppy. It boggles my mind when people say Halo is slow. Call of Duty, just COD heads are used to insta-death. I don't know. People take too long to kill in Halo with the basic weapons for how fast they can move. It needs a slight tweak. I don't know. Zubair says the Halo time to kill allows for amazing hero moments multiple times a match. Well, I assume it does for people with thumbs. If you guys are tuning in, we are discussing the Halo Infinite Battle Pass update. They have updated the Battle Pass. And yeah, I definitely was saying I told you so because I said that the challenge design was not a good one, and they've already made adjustments due to community feedback. I'm now giving everyone permission to use this on Friday nights when Lono finally figures out what to do. Big brain time. That is so bad. I just need my face. I need big brain time taken off so I can just cut the face out and make an emote out of that. Please. Salty, can you DM me like the biggest version you have of that without the words? We could turn that into an emote to celebrate our next milestone here. That is phenomenal. Thank you again for the big turnout, guys. If you're new and haven't been here before, we do a talk show like this pretty much Monday through Friday during the day. We typically do gameplay in the afternoons. So right now we're typically playing, and we will be playing in a little bit. I'll be giving you some Halo Infinite gameplay to test out the Halo Infinite Battle Pass update. Butter says, Tarkov 1, headshot dead, but Halo's an exception for sure. Hero moments are there, comp will rise to the top. Maybe. When I play CS or Valorant, Wheezy says, I feel rewarded for aiming at the head, where in Halo I feel like I'm trying to unlearn 25 years of aiming at the head. Right. Because naturally what happens is you go head, and then recoil makes you pull down a bit. So it's usually like head, neck, chest. That's usually my shot pattern. Because as it recoils up, you pull back down, and you overcompensate a lot of the times. So it's like head, chest, neck, chest, or head, chest, usually. So what you want to do is like chest, up. So you go chest, neck, and then you're getting to bam, head at the end once the shield's down. So you have to unlearn what you have learned. You have to Yoda, you got a Jedi. Also learning not to ADS, correct. Unrelated, how'd you feel about Outriders? I feel that the Outriders quality of life update is a great groundwork for the expansion. If you want to grind out for God rolls, The drop rates are great. The removal of the timer is awesome. If you want to grind out to fill your transmog, just play. And your transmog's getting updated like every time you play. So it's good. It's good. It's not the biggest reason to come back because the 4 expeditions didn't introduce any new loot, which I think they should have. But that's, that was their choice, I guess. Between now and the expansion, I think that they should maybe add some loot, like 1 unique drop per expedition, and then maybe some cosmetics for the transmog system. And I think that would bring some people back. Me being one of those people. Wheeze, you can still aim for the head. The first couple of shots don't matter because it's all shield. And Wheezy says, that's my problem. Aiming at the head isn't rewarding. Right. Because you're taking a risk when you aim at the head. It's a smaller target. So when you aim at the head and you're not rewarded with higher dips, then I get it. I get it. Why would you aim for the head when bodies are easier and just as rewarding? That's exactly right. It's a bigger target. There's a new shotgun and sniper for the expeditions. Oh, they did add some new loot? I didn't know that. I thought they just added the 4 expeditions. Any competent player won't miss body shots, but you can miss headshots. It's a risk without a reward. Exactly right. Exactly right. Yeah. What if they did this? What if they did, like, if consecutive headshots broke the shield, it did some sort of a damage multiplier or something. So if you went all headshots on somebody, it shaved 1 bullet off. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like if you go head, shield break, all 3 of those should do something to that player so that maybe they die faster after that. So it's not necessarily increasing damage, it's rewarding you for consecutive headshots on a shield break. If headshots did more damage to the shield or whatever, I wouldn't be complaining. Right. Yeah. I wonder if they want like an intrinsic... I wonder if that's what they want though for combat rhythm, Wheezy. They want everybody to know my shield lasts for this long no matter what. So they create a baseline for all players to understand why how long their shield should last. So instead of being like, well, why'd my shield run out so fast? Well, he shot you in the head. It's like, huh? So they want that base level muscle memory expectation baked into the player of like, my shield always lasts for this long. However, they could still maintain that. The shield wouldn't break any faster, but if you broke the shield with consecutive headshots, you would get some sort of a damage buff against that player so that they would die a little bit faster after the fact, therefore rewarding the player for headshots. The shield mechanics also go hand in hand with the grenade spam. Right. Right. Why would you ever aim for the head? Because it would increase time to kill. It would make time to kill go faster. I'll accept more shield damage at the head area, but overall less shield while keeping the same system. But one of the two has to happen. It doesn't feel good as it is right now. Let me see. Yes, Salty. Yes. Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to turn this into an emote. I'll show it to you guys in just a second. DM was sent. Thank you, sir. Let me pull this up for you guys. If the next emote we unlock over here, I'll give this to you guys as an emote. All right. I'll give you Lono Brain. Well, it will be Lono IQ. Actually, I don't think we could do Lono IQ. I think you need at least 3 letters for an emote. We'll do Lono Big Brain or something. We'll do that. Let me see how close we are to our next emote unlock, because we had some emote slots left, and Creature used them for the coffee, which I'm okay with. Because I want you guys to unlock some emotes, not just have a bunch of slots. We already had slots that just weren't being used before we came over here and started driving members. Let's see. Where did they... Badges and emoji. Let's see here. Will you get another emote slot? We need 3 more members. We need 3 more members for the next emote slot. Just 3. Just 3. And that'll take us to 343 members. I don't know why that's an emote unlock. That's odd. Yeah, I'll have to chop that out, though. We'll have to chop that out. I'll have to get into Photoshop. That's perfect for Friday nights with Hilly. Lono big brain, baby. Lono big brain. That's good. That's good work, Salty. That's good work. Rad says 3 of all. Let's go. I was just thinking about you, Rad. Because I went to my DMs and I saw you in there. And I was like, hopefully she's having a good day. Okay. See, a lot more people complaining about nades, and they're fine. Trust me, they are not fine. Where are they a problem, Distorted? I didn't have any issue with them in big team battle. Maybe the maps, maybe the smaller maps, they're an issue. You know, that's possible. 2 people join up. If 2 people join, says Mitch, says I will double dip. That's my man right there. Hey man, are you going to cover the launch of Infinite Multiplayer Beta and XP issues? Yep, and I'll give him a link. Yo, there it is, Captain Toasty Buns. That might be a double dip. I think Toasty Buns is double dipping with that. I think he is. I think he is. I think he is. There we go. There we go. We're getting some weird behavior in the comments. If your guys' comments don't show up, just let me know. Gaming is like... SNTR Gaming, this channel, for whatever reason, is like hyper-filtering comments, and I don't know why. Yo, Captain Toasty Buns and Face! There it is! There it is! There's the 2. There's the 2. Boy, howdy. Boy, howdy. There goes Mitch with a double dip. A man of his word. A man of his word. SNTR Gaming every day here on YouTube. So many people have no idea that we switched channels. Yeah, Vasilios is getting like auto-filtered. I don't understand that. So weird. It's every time Vasilios leaves a comment. Certain people are getting like auto-filtered. Double dippers unite. That's right, baby. That's right. I might have to get my... I'm going to have to... Hang on. I'm going to have to get my laptop to give you guys this emote. Give me a second. We get that emote in Discord too? Yeah. I'll put it in Discord for you. I'll put it in Discord. It's really easy to add emotes in Discord. Okay. We out here double dipping. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. The support lately has been really, really good. The coffee orders have just been crazy. And just the love and the support. Let's see here. Let me grab the original. All right, copy. And let me put it in here. And then we got to do like, it's going to be like an oval. Paste it. And then, yeah, we're going to have to do another oval. Yeah, like that. Yeah. This is so stupid. Oh, this is awful. This is truly awful. All right, hang on. I got to make sure it's cropped properly. All right, image, crop. Okay, save as a PNG. So it gets its It's transparency. All right. I don't know. I'm gonna just put it in. I'm gonna put it in the Discord as a PNG. There it is. That's so dumb. Oh, okay. All right. Hang on. Let me. Now I gotta open and save original. There we go. Save image as PNG. All right. Let me go in here and add it. Big brain time, dude. It's big brain time. Okay. Memberships. And thanks to everybody who is a new sub today as well. We really appreciate it. Where it at? Wait, somebody just subbed with the name Where It At. Is that somebody that knows me from like real life? Where's it at? Where's it at? That's an old joke. That's an old joke. Add another emoji. Select image. Big brain. I'm just going to make it Lono Brain to make it easier for you guys. Yeah, Lono Brain. Save and publish. Image ratio must be 1:1. What? Dadgummit, hang on a minute. I know what I did. Hang on. I know what I did. What I need to do is open desktop. It's the canvas size needs to be here. I think the canvas size, there we go. Now let's do it again. Okay. Done goofed. Yeah, because I think even if it's transparent, yeah, the canvas size needs to basically be a 1:1. It needs to be a square. Replace image. There we go. Save and publish. Lono Brain. There we go. It should literally be available in the next 60 seconds on YouTube. No, you cannot submit that. You can't. Server settings, emojis, upload an emoji. Hang on. Desktop. No, it'd be in downloads. There you go. Big Brain is now active in the Discord as well. Not Big Brain 1, just Big Brain. There it is, Lono Brain. Lono Brain is now active on YouTube. Joseph Jensen won some of that Lono Brain. There it is, dude. Thank you very much. That is great, dude. Oh, that is great. Instructions unclear. No, you're not getting that. Thank you, Joseph Jensen, for the membership. We are inching closer and closer to the let me tell you, we have 340 members. We need 60 more members to hit 400. That's going to be amazing when that happens. Be not afraid. Paul says, dear God. Okay, all right. We can transition into gameplay. Let me boot the game up. And if people want to play, we're going to test this out a little bit. We're going to test this out. I'm going to quickly run upstairs and use the restroom before we jump into gameplay. Before I go anywhere, hit subscribe if you've enjoyed the talk show this afternoon or this morning. Maybe click join, become a member, get us closer to 400 members. You can enjoy the crazy emotes. You get increased access in our Discord. If you're looking for people to play Halo with, New World with, Battlefield, any game, we'll set it up in there for you guys. All right? We appreciate very much all the new members and all the new subs today. And did the where it at person ever say anything in chat? Is that somebody that I know? If it is, I guess they could text me, because if it's somebody that I actually know from real life, they would have my number. So, and don't forget, 3 o'clock today, the Say No to Rage story continues over on SNTR Presents, and today is the incident. It's a big one, okay? It's ridiculously important. I'll be back in just a second for some gameplay. Your shirt is a selfish, unsupportive jerk, and I think you can do better. There, I said it. What? This is the new Bear is cranky warning. Okay. All right. All right, let's get into some gameplay here. Okay. Ooh, the music is so good. Okay. All right, who's on? Who's on right now? Salty's on. How do I invite you? Wait, wouldn't there just be a quick button to invite? Oh, do I go in here first, maybe? And now will there be a quick button to invite? Are you already with me? Oh, that's literally my fire team. I'm a freaking idiot. Okay. Okay, Hilly's on. Guys, Dive Site was literally the guy who sent me my... I think it was Dive Site. Was it Dive Site? Gregorian chant time. Reiterate what I said about earlier menus not being intuitive. Where are the other God of Gun members? Oh, I don't even know, bro. You can hop in. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get a whole team going. Squad, squad, squad. Okay. What do I eat for lunch? I don't know. Hey, that guy looks like Optimus Prime. That's Kinga. Hilly looks okay. I gotta customize my guy. Where do I do that? Here we go. How do I... How do I set the colors and stuff? Nope, go back one. It's in the armor hall. Okay, hang on. I'm not a fan of the ones I chose. Yeah, let's go none. I don't like those. Okay. Armor hall. All right, let's take a peek here. Okay, we at least got to be red. Oh, this is all locked. Okay. All right, that's fine. We'll just be red for now. Okay, who all's in my party then? Hilly and Salty. Everybody in chat's like, armor hall, Lono, armor hall. If you need one, I'll jump in. Hang on. Find friends, Steam. Yeah, it's not... There's some free rewards in the store. Free rewards in the shop. Yeah, I'm on PC. So we're going to have to do everything in the stupid Steam thing, right? Which means I end up... let's see here. Friends, add a friend. Enter a friend code. 857. Okay. It's in the HCS offers? Okay. I'll just need friend codes. Zyber, I know who that is. If you can play right now. If you can play right now, speak up in chat, and then I'll get you added. Because if not, like, once we get going, it's hard for me to stop and come out and do this. I'd like to. I just need your friend code. I don't know how to add you. If you're playing on Xbox, I don't know how to add you. You don't know where to find your friend code? Go to the very top of Steam, click Friends, and click Add a Friend, and it should put your friend code. Okay, there's Rambo. 142. Do I need to go into settings for crossplay or something? To play with people on Xbox? There it is. $103-2644-390. Noble Beast. Oh, it's the same. Places don't think so. I'm on Xbox. I'm in your fire team. Okay, that's probably enough for now. Nobody else is putting stuff in chat. Okay. So you guys should all be able to play with me now. I'm not seeing any of you, though. Strange, I can't see it in game. Yeah, I sent you guys invites. I wonder if it's one of those stupid games where... Hang on, I'm set to invisible. Alright, I'm online now. Invite to play. Invite to play. That might help. Who's this? Type 105? I mean, I don't care. Let's just get a crew and go. Who are these people that are joining us? Can you get an invite, Rambo? All right, hang on. I don't understand. Rambo, I sent you a friend invite. Did you accept it? Probably randos in the queue. No, we're not queuing right now. Wait, are one of these you, Paul? Oh, Paul is type 105. Who's There's Rambo. Yeah, Rambo, you're set to offline. There you go. Existed thought must be Noble? I didn't choose that name. The frick's going on? All right, here we go. You guys have three. It's three names. It's like he's Rambo, but he's Noble Beast. But in the game, no, I'm sorry. He's Darth, but he's Noble Beast. But he's, but he's existed thought. Freaking multiple personalities. Might be somewhere as Hilly Heat. Yeah, Hilly Heat. You change everything to Hilly Hijinks. Lono got a gun. Oh, it's your Xbox gamer tag. Yeah, you're right, Paul, because it's an Xbox game at its core. If they use their real name like an idiot, person will be like an idiot, people will be able to track things back to them. Punctuation, Zubair. Punctuation. Oh, Captain Toasty Buns, hang on. We'll try and get you in the next. 112. 731. Zubair was like, if they use the real name like an idiot, people... Like an idiot, people. Just another idiot, people. Team Slayer.
Capture all zones to score.
Yeah, the brawler game. It's called Multiverses. It's a clever name, no doubt. I'll see you guys later.
An ally is claiming a zone. An ally is claiming a zone. Zone captured.
The team is close to total control.
Zone captured.
I'm gonna have to reset the sound card. My sound's not synced up. Hang on. The shots are just like a millisecond behind. We just have to go in here and do that. We'll lose game sound for a second, but that's okay. Just like resetting it. And now, there we go.
Your enemy is nearing total control.
Zone lost.
We gotta get.
From orbit.
Fantastic work, Spartan.
One of ours is capturing a zone.
Your team is close to total control.
An ally has captured a zone.
Yeah, boys! Good push! Good push.
You got new zones incoming. New zones are ready for capture.
Ground vehicle delivery confirmed.
Anything close to us? Oh, golly, they handed him two. A and C.
Enemy has seized a zone. Hostiles are capturing a zone. Enemy has seized a zone.
Ooh, they can't stop you.
This accolade is well deserved. This zone is as good as ours.
Here come the nades.
Your team is close to total control. Your team is close to total control. Your team has total control.
He's super hurt.
You got new zones incoming.
Feels like the game's too slow for controller. What? Too slow for controller. Doesn't slow work on controller really well?
New zones are ready for capture.
You love to see it.
Captured.
It's yours. Now we keep it that way.
Your team is close to total control.
An ally has captured a zone.
Your team is close to total control.
This zone is as good as ours.
It's behind, he's behind. I shouldn't have been watching that way. That was my mistake. That was an easy win. I was watching where my teammates were going, which just isn't helpful.
Enemy has seized a zone.
Ah, that was stupid of me.
Eyes up. Ordnance dropping from orbit.
Your enemy is nearing
It
total
looks like
control.
it looks like we have maybe a chance to push C. That guy up top there, though.
Ground vehicle en route. Ah, the rabble arrives.
Your
We gotta start the dog pile there. You can't have one person running out. Everybody's just sitting back.
total control.
We gotta dogpile that so they have more people to aim at, and then you have a chance to volley back. Now they're scoring here. They're scoring here. B's going. Yeah.
Total control for the enemy.
All right, all right, all right. We can answer back. We can answer back.
You got new zones incoming. New zones are ready for capture.
This zone is as good as ours. Zone lost.
Zone captured.
The enemy is capturing a zone.
Why is literally no one shooting him? Like, come on, guys. Like, come on. The guy had the aim of a cross-eyed potato, and no one. And here they come with their second score. Man, y'all are just failing Come on, boys. We were up 2-0, and now everyone's slacking. Just dogpile. No one's dogpiling. Everybody wants to sit back and shoot out. Play the OBJ.
Eyes up. Ordnance dropping from orbit.
New zones are ready for capture.
I can't believe I was the only one on a control point, man. That's crazy. Come on, take that one down. Start to work together here, man. Frickin' solo caps.
Banshee inbound.
Yeah, they apparently updated the battle pass progression to make it faster. Like, come on, like dogpile. Like, everybody's sitting around staring at teammates fighting for control points. Like, there's nothing more disappointing than seeing that.
Enemy has seized the zone. They won't give it up without a fight.
They're gonna capture B because they're all working together. There's 4 of them over there.
Zone captured.
Like, we have a full team and no one's dogpiling. Just run to the point and work with your teammates. What the frick?
This zone is as good as ours.
Little bit of prevent. Lono must be confusing this game with another one because this game only has Slayer. I know, like, everybody plays every mode like Slayer. It's so aggravating. Like, jump on the points. I don't care about your frickin' KD. Jump on the point.
Zone lost. A gift from the heavens is inbound.
They got good prevent on C. These guys better dig in at C. Nope. There you go. Immediately lost A and B when we went to C.
Your enemy is nearing total control.
The enemy has seized a zone.
Yeah, he's joking. Abe was joking. The idea, the meme, like everyone plays like it's Slayer, like people don't play the OBJ. It's a joke.
Ground vehicle en route.
The guy is just sitting back, dumping on A, making it impossible to cap.
Zone lost. Reloading.
Yeah, like... barely capped that, because once again, a teammate was with me and just went running off. No, they deserve the win. Like, I want them to win. We don't deserve to win. When you're literally sitting on a point with me and you run away, like, we deserve to lose.
The enemy has seized a zone.
Not going out on a loss, Spartan.
That's deserved.
One more match.
I can't stand playing OBJ game modes with people that literally ignore the OBJ. It's so infuriating. Like, literally standing there and helps me get the kill and then just runs off. Okay. I'm not going to keep running back to the OBJs and just by myself. Make a suggestion. Try not sucking? Yeah, let's check the scoreboard. Can't believe it, dude. Can't believe it. They had guys on their team. That guy has 8 captures. I got offensive kills. Rambo was doing good. Rambo got 5 captures and 10 offensive kills. Okay, how do we check the battle pass progress? So I still haven't leveled up. Play any match. Didn't get credit for that just now. Out of your Vulcan mind. Kill an enemy Spartan with a Warthog's chain gun. Wheeling and dealing. We didn't win. Sure. Play ball. Complete an oddball match. Okay. But we just played a match and didn't get XP. Now a flat 50 per match. Yeah, it still doesn't seem very fast. We played 2 or 3 matches the other day, and then we just played that match, and I still haven't leveled up once. Could mean you need to win any match? No, there's one that says win, and then that one says play any match. Oh, you always get 50 and it resets for the daily? That's super confusing. So that's always going to be 0 out of 1? Okay. I feel like that's always my experience. Shoot you an invite? Oh, shoot. Where are you? Yeah, it's still not showing people in here. Excuse me. That's always my experience in OBJ game modes, though. It's like I'm always running to the OBJ and I'm always by myself. I'm like, how am I always the guy that gets there? I've never understood that. I don't know. The rhythm is so frustrating. I'm not seeing you, Toasty. I don't know. Steam and Halo are acting weird. Like I'm adding people and not seeing them. Get more people in the game. I think we can have more people on our team. Yeah. We had a couple of really good pushes where like everybody jumped on, everybody killed them, and then we took over. And then all of a sudden we got up 2-0 and everybody started playing like it was Slayer. Like I never saw people jumping on. I would literally see one guy on the point and 2 or 3 guys just back shooting. It's like, dude, dive on the point. It's not about being in the right, Abe. It's about when you literally see your teammate jumping on a point and you run away from them. That it's not about being right or wrong. That's you're not gonna win. That seems pretty self-explanatory to me. Nice nade. So what are we supposed to be doing now? Just getting kills? When the potato faces a potato. Counterpoint, if the enemy team is dead, they can't capture the OBJ. We lost, Abe, so there is no counterpoint. They literally came back from a 2-0 and got 3 uncontested points because everyone started playing like it was Team Slayer. So I'll see your counterpoint and raise you empirical evidence that the strat was working when we were dogpiling, and when people started playing like it didn't matter, we lost. I had a guy literally drive away from me, and I almost didn't capture the point because it got spammed with nades. I had a guy literally next to me, a teammate, just drove off. It'll get there. It'll get there. It'll get there, Chad. I believe. I believe. No. No. Your team's just good at killing the enemy? No, we were doing just fine. We were up 2-0. We were every capture point. I had like multiple people with me, and then everybody stopped. I don't know. I'm telling you, people. Maybe they got comfortable. Maybe they were excited we were winning. So they took their foot off the gas. I don't know. I just know it was an OBJ mode, and I was by myself for the second half of the game. Oof! Get. Abe went to do get good, and he typed get. Come on, man. Get. You gotta get to getting.
Ground vehicle en route. Spike grenades acquired.
The strategy only works if you're slaying hard. Yeah.
Repulsor obtained.
Yeah, like if you see a buddy capturing a point and you don't hop on, you have to have like a good reason. What is this thing? I don't understand what I'm using. Some kind of a rocket. Whoa! Something got blowed up.
Ground vehicle requisition.
Come on! It took a minute. They're so hurt. Come on. Oh, the lock-on reduces the damage. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Ground vehicle en route.
They made the mini rockets weaker, otherwise the thing's an oppressive monster. This car is dancing. Mm-hmm. Dude, somebody's going off. Salty's going off. Yes! Yes! From downtown, baby!
Ground vehicle en route. Spike grenades acquired.
There were so many of them there. I had no way to do a bunch of damage. I should have thrown grenades way out in front of them instead of behind them because they were all moving forward. That was like the king of flanks right there, and I had no way to capitalize. And then I drew attention to myself, so one guy turns around. The Warhag's still dancing? Yeah, it is. Ah! I should have just kept shooting. You'd need 5 magazines to kill one guy, so you're effed either way. Oh, I didn't get him up there. Somebody got him.
You've won. Excellent work, Spartan.
The cross map sticky. I remember, what was it, cross map knives in one of the Call of Duties. You would just like, just toss it. Especially on Nuketown. Okay, so I got 250 experience that time. We won a game 200, played a game 50. Scoreboard. Jiminy Christmas! 25 points? What are you doing, Paul? All right. Let's see if we can get Toasty in here. Toasty, you're doing the same thing everybody else is. Oh no, you're right here. Invite to play. I thought you were marked offline. Sorry. I was getting ready to scold you. I was like, all you guys wanting to play, you're all freaking marked offline. Okay. Paul's not messing around. he put a sweaty thing gif in the Discord. You're not kidding. Paul's like, I came to play, bro. How do I join up? ADJC, are you on my friends list? In Steam? I feel like you are. If not, give me your friends code. I don't know what's going on with Toasty. I sent him an invite. Hit me up, boy. Are you on right now? I need your friend code, 80. I don't think we're friends on here. Oh, you got to update? Okay. You're on Xbox? You should be able to see me then. Well, what's your Xbox friends list? Can I add him through the Xbox app? Right? Hang on, bro. You should be able to play with me. Hilly's playing with me right now. Here's my friend code, but I can't play right now. What's your gamer tag? Is it ADJC? Wait, how do I add a friend though? That's not adding a friend. That's searching my existing friends list. Can you send a friend request to me? Lono got a gun with spaces. Kylero? What the frick does that have anything to do with your name? Yeah, I don't know how to add friends in this app. Like there doesn't seem to be a way to do it. Yeah, I don't have that box, though. Oh, game bar. I think I have that disabled. So, ADJC, you just going to have to send me a friend request, bruh. I have game bar disabled because it causes issues sometimes for me. Who the frick is this idiot here? Gosh. What is this? Whatever. Some guy named hashtag Abe. The frick, man. You'll check it out? What do you mean you'll check it out? Do you want to play or not? Who is? Rambo? He's in chat. His name's Rambo. Play something, I'll let you know. You son of a... I wish we had more maps. It's always the same map. We are super close to another sub-milestone of 8-3. Jiminy Christmas, man. Cruising to 10k subs. BB! Cruising to 10k subs. You love to see it. Chat's going to be like, new people are going to be like, why is chat so mean to the streamer? He seems like such a nice guy, not having seen Lono say horrible things about Abe's mama.
Stockpile.
I don't need the constant remind. It was a traumatic event. It was traumatic enough. Yeah, so traumatic that you spelled it traumatic. So traumatic, Abe forgot how to spell. Go! Let's go, Hilly! Show us what you got! Come on, babe. What you doing? Ooh.
Let's get that put away.
Oh, you love to see this. Look at that. Look at that!
Power seed loaded.
Toss him a nade.
Your team needs one more power seed.
Here come all the nades!
Enemy team secured a power seed.
How cute.
We've lost a teammate. Bring it home, Spartan. Mopping us up.
Your team just scored. Power seed stockpile incoming.
I can't believe they don't take those away from us. We already have 2 for the next round. That seems busted.
Such power.
Power seeds are ready to secure.
Enemy's hurt.
The enemy has loaded a power seed.
Where are they? Oh, up there. Oh no! I don't have any nades! I've been alive for too long. Because you're playing OBJ, your battle pass will never upgrade. I don't care.
Wheels on.
Let's go, Hilly. Let's get him. Look at us go! Look at us go, bro! Rambo, you're my man, dude. That was perfect. Like, come on.
Half power.
Bunny hop and throw, boys. Bunny hop and throw.
Your team needs one more power seed. Power seed.
They were trying hard, dude. They had nades up there and everything. Oh, we have a power cell up there. We have 2.
Power seeds are ready to secure.
Power seed secured. Power seed loaded.
BS. I won that fight. Disagree. All right, let's see where they are. Oh, there they are. Wait. Oh. What? Oh, he's in our base with a freaking hammer. He's stealing power seeds, Hilly.
The enemy has stolen a power seed. Your team has stolen an enemy power seed.
Eyes up. Ordnance dropping from orbit. We're one power seed closer. Got the pickup. Power seed acquired. enemy has loaded a power seed.
One power seed remaining.
It's more of an argument for people asking for performance base, like he's playing the mode great, but in the end, Johnny Sitback is making more progress. I think that mode is fun. I like having an OBJ where you can, like, work together. Play any match, 50. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for basically being, like, a freaking MVP of the team. Yeah, and it's still not tracking right. Our team has no deposits and we won. That game mode is still not tracking stats correctly. Like, we literally won and we have no deposits as a team. You need 18 deposits to win, 6 for each round, and we somehow have none. Yeah, I have 7 steals. I don't know what that means. Again, I don't know. I got 7 steals, but our team has 0 deposits. I don't know. It's super strange. It just doesn't... That game mode, for whatever reason, just doesn't track stats properly. I don't know why. Not that it matters. We're not getting experience based off of performance anyway. At 117 deposits and 234 steals. Maybe you're not tracking stats correctly. Ever consider that? Settle down, Zubair. I'm not insulting Papa Halo. Not that much. Thought it was 5 deposits per round? I thought it was 6. Maybe it is 5. Maybe it is 5. I thought it was 6. In any case, we would have had 15 then, and we have 0. Collectively as a team, we had 0. That's your favorite game mode at the moment? I like it because you can if you wouldn't have left me stranded and hopped back in the car, we could have driven back fast, but you wanted to grab one. I thought you were going to let me grab one and drive me back.
Capture the flag.
Oh, I've not gotten to play CTF yet. Papa Halo has memory issues. Before he got an iPhone, he never remembered my birthday. I don't feel like I'm progressing any faster, no.
Defend our own. Consider this posse assembled.
All right, boys, here we go. Hold on tight. Quite literally. That was all part of my plan, dude. I tricked them. That was all part of my plan. I totally tricked them. They were like, why'd he flip the car? The frick did that guy have?
An ally has taken the enemy flag.
Connor Blue Jean. Do a barrel roll. That's a good move. I have a sneaking suspicion someone's close to our flag. My spidey sense was tingling because I saw a dead teammate. Missed fire. Nobody's here.
Our forces have seized the enemy flag.
Frick. I expect a bit of a lunge on the melee. I keep messing that up. Like, I had him dead to rights. I just needed to go toward him. I was expecting a melee lunge track, and I didn't get it.
Ground vehicle requisition.
Enemy returns their flag.
Dynamo grenades obtained.
What is this guy doing? Are you stream sniping, bro? Like, tracking me? That guy got freaking wrecked.
Lost a teammate. Drop wall obtained.
The enemy has your flag.
Enemy flag carrier spotted.
Flag taken.
I forgot you have to hit a button. Frickin' frick. I forgot you have to hit the button to grab the flag.
An ally returned our flag.
Ground vehicle delivery confirmed.
Enemy returned their flag.
You've really got to be organized to get a capture here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so... Defense is very, very easy in this game mode. Both teams have, like, excellent defense right now. Dadgummit. It's just there's so many vantage points on this map. So many vantage points. Like, it's so hard to get to their flag area without getting picked at. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. This is the one.
Hitchhiking, eh?
This is the one, this is the one, this is the one. I will hop out and grab it if possible. Beepers. Okay, 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 okay.
Flag taken.
Run, you magnificent warrior. You're exposed, Spartan.
Where are you? Ah! I was like, where are you guys? I was thinking if I got there before you, you would circle through and then I would just hop on. That's what I was thinking. That's why I got out early. I was like, if we drive in and then I hop out, they're just going to nade the frick out of the car. So I was like, if I get there early... Ow.
Frag grenades acquired.
An ally captured the flag.
Hey! I jinxed the man! That's it, Salty. Punish him. Okay. Okie dokie. This is it. This is a pure distraction run. Pure distraction run. It's so annoying when there's multiple targets. It's so freaking annoying. Like, there's nothing you can do. You have to throw a grenade. I knew I was taking a risk. I was like, well, there's multiple targets, so I shoot my gun, I'm gonna get teamed. So I was like, maybe I can throw a grenade, and he freaking turn around.
You're quite lethal with that.
Can't defend the flag if they're all dead. That's why I wasn't going for it. I was like, let me flank and get some kills. Ah. Does Hilly have the flag? Oh, no.
You've lost a teammate. Ground vehicle delivery confirmed. Eyes up. Ordnance dropping from orbit.
An ally has taken the enemy flag.
Our forces have seized the enemy flag.
Enemy returned their flag.
The hammer guy is going to be over here. Shh, frick.
Eyes up. Ordnance dropping from orbit. Taking fire.
Banshee inbound.
Cover me.
An ally has taken the enemy flag.
Spike grenades acquired.
Ah! DR feels so good. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really, really nice.
A gift from the heavens is inbound.
An ally captured the flag.
Ah.
Plasma grenades acquired.
I thought that thing would charge up and release on its own.
The enemy has your flag.
Look there, an enemy flag carrier.
An ally returned our flag.
Your ammo reserves are depleted.
Ally has taken the enemy flag.
I think I like CTF. CTF's another good game mode. This is good. This has been fun. We've had some good people capturing. I've been a bit more of a slayer. Hello to my little friend.
Enemy returned their flag.
Plasma grenades obtained. Grapple shot obtained.
That position. I always get flanked there.
Ammunition low.
You looked sharp in that victory.
I did it!
Keep it up.
I wanted to get a kill with that gun so bad, bro. Well, I didn't get a kill with it. I meleeed it, but you know, I'll take it. Wish this BR was a 3-burst kill again. Yeah, it'd be pretty lethal though, man. That thing's effective range. You were like a hero? Yeah, you were getting all the captures, Hilly. No doubt, no doubt. Like, let's look at this scoreboard. You got 2. See, it's not tracking. It's not tracking. Like, you got 2. I swear you did. Didn't it pop up twice saying that you... I went 12 over 11. I'll take that. BR feels weak in this Halo, not gonna lie. A little bit. Scroll to the right. Hang on. What do you mean scroll to the right? Oh. Points rounds 1. Oh, here's kills and deaths. Yeah, Rambo and Salty with 21, 23. I had 12. Hilly had a -4 because he was the one capping. My KDA's at 2. You guys with your 12 and your 14. I captured and stole once. Oh. All right, Salty. GG's. Never thought you'd be smacking your keyboard into your face? What are you talking about? Are you on my friends list now? Music's really good in this too. I feel. Black and blue armor is pretty hot. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that right there is nice. It's a shame the battle pass is so dadgum slow. It's just so slow. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind. We could probably end on a high note. We've been having fun, and I've been enjoying myself. But we have a very, very long premiere over on Presents. Did you claim your free one from the store? No, oh, you can claim one from the store? You guys told me about that. Hang on a second. HSC, yeah, the one down here. Launch giveaway. Haven't earned a single level? No, Eugene. No. Yeah, so I mean, I guess we should probably do this for the sake of the video and what we were looking at today. Yeah, I haven't gained a single level yet. I'm still at level 0. I would argue that whatever changes they made still suck. I just played my 5th or 6th game, right? We won all but one, did we not? We only lost one game, and I've probably played a total of... I don't even know how many games. I would argue that the battle pass progress still sucks real bad. They have barely made a dent. So I wish I would have been harder on them in my video this morning, because I was like, well, they've made changes and we're going to test it out this afternoon. Their changes have done nothing. I'm 18 hours and I'm level 7. Yeah, that's just not good enough. That's not good enough. They got to be better than that. Like, I don't know. Thought the changes weren't out yet? No, they're definitely out, because I was getting 50 per match, and they said that was something that they were going to be doing. That was 100% something that they said that they were going to be doing. I want to push the premiere live early, just because it's a long one, and then I know the AMA will likely be long as well, and there's already people waiting. So I'm going to give you guys the link to the premiere of the Say No to Rage story, episode 6, The Incident, and I will see you guys over there in the chat. And then remember, actually wait, before I do that, I almost made a huge fatal error. Let me schedule the next let me schedule the live stream so the premiere redirects. I almost made that mistake. I almost went over and pushed it live. Hang on a second. All right, schedule stream, reuse these settings, and this one will be the incident, the AMA after the incident. Episode. Are people buying levels? I don't know, brother. Make sure to schedule the AMA redirect. Thank you, Polarin. I almost forgot. I'm doing so much during the day. It's like it's so easy to forget things. All right, we'll copy these tags. And let's change the thumbnail to the right thumbnail. This one's going to be 45 minutes, so it'll be over roughly 3:40. So if people get the announcement at 2:35, so we'll schedule this for 4:05. Even though we'll be over there earlier than that. But at 3:35 they'll get an alert, and we'll be close to the end of the episode. Okay. So, edit premiere, add the redirect, save. Okay, edit premiere. Okay. Yeah, that was a good time to stop. We would have been I would have been freaking scrambling. Share copy. He's 94. He's purchased a ton of levels. Yeah, I would think so. Okay. So we'll probably end up pushing this like 5 minutes early. Kuda Papa with a $5 tip. I feel like no one has really played any of the Halos. The BR is exactly the same as before. 3 bursts to the head is a kill. Oh, is it really? I was pretty far, so maybe that's why people were thinking that the time to kill was too long. I was pretty far. So click that link in chat, guys. Click the link in chat, and I'll head over there and push that live. I'll head over there and push that live for you guys. And remember, we are doing a live AMA afterward, okay? We're doing a live AMA after. And this one's a bit of a doozy. This one's obviously a bit of a doozy. Pretty sensitive. And a lot of what this video is based off of is stuff that I learned after the fact about what actually happened at that fateful night at St. Jude. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys over there, okay?